Today's weed video will be focusing on horsetail, a persistent weed that can be tough to control in field crops. Horsetail is very recognizable by its baby Christmas tree-like appearance. The green bushy weed consists of leafless branches that are held together by nodes on the main stem of the plant. Horsetail can occur in thick patches that can blanket the ground and outcompete crops. Horsetail reproduces both sexually and asexually. The green tree-like plants are the sterile vegetative parts. The fertile structures are grayish-brown cones that look a lot like pale asparagus. These cones can grow up to a foot tall and produce spores that have special leg-like structures, allowing them to travel on their own, making this weed even more persistent. Horsetail can also survive by deep-rooting systems known as rhizomes, making cultivation a poor option of control, because these breaking apart of these rhizomes will allow more plants to regenerate. Controlling horsetail is concerning in pastures, hayfields, as well as field crops. In hayfields, it is particularly concerning because it contains high levels of silica, and when baled and dried in large quantities, it can be toxic to horses and sheep. In field crops, it can outcompete and choke out small seedlings early in the season. As mentioned before, shallow cultivation is not a good option for control. Rather, burning or cutting the fertile stems to keep spores from spreading. Using herbicides to control horsetail is quite dependent on the crop being grown. Listed here are the effective herbicides for common field crops. Unfortunately, these herbicides do not give complete control. Therefore, your best option is to manage the reproductive stems. Improving drainage is also an option in trying to get rid of the wet conditions that these pesky weeds prefer. A quick wrap-up for you. Horsetail can present itself as sterile or fertile bodies. It can be found in pastures, hayfields, and field crops. It can be a problem due to its potential toxicity in livestock as well as smothering crops. Due to its vegetative structures, herbicides alone are not a solution for controlling the weed. And this concludes our video on horsetail.